Hey guys, Emily from the Wild, out here in Algonquin with my lovely companion Zoe. So I just finished setting up my second camp of the day. Hiked into Provoking Lake. Got lost once. Not very good with directions. Originally I had set up camp on one of those little peaks over there. One of those. And then it started to get really windy, and then the clouds were kind of shitty, and I was like, oh fuck. So I didn't want to blow into the lake, because last time I was in Algonquin, we legitimately almost got blown into the lake. It was a torrential downpour. This is what she does. Good content. So now I can actually relax. Because everything's set up, so you can see behind me I have my marmot tungsten too. Zoe's on her tether because I'm not having her bait a bareback. Got my dry bag, my bear bag back there with her little dog backpack, which I'll be making a review of. Found it at PetSmart. It's okay. I really wanted one of the Mountain Smith ones, but if anybody knows of where you can get them in Canada, because I'd like to kind of feel it and make sure it's okay before I buy it, because the PetSmart one's kind of shitty. And then I just have my little garbage burn going back there. And this is my view right now. It's not bad, eh? So, originally I was gonna hike into Provoking West and then do a loop around the lake and stay on the Provoking East sites tomorrow. But I weighed my pack before I left, and it was about 40 pounds, and I'm not that big of a person. So, and it was really hot and humid today, and tomorrow's supposed to be rainy, so I don't really want to be trekking that pack when it's like 37 pounds probably by the time we eat stuff, and got some of her food in there. So I'll also be doing my own little research on what I can cut, if anything, because I tend to overpack, and I don't have a lot of ultralight gear. Like, a lot of my gear is pretty nice, but obviously, like, I brought a hammock, which wasn't necessary, so that added a little bit of weight. And what else did I bring? I honestly carried a lot of water. That was dumb. I did not need to. I passed a lot of lakes. That was dumb. I carried like 4 liters of water. So yeah, while I'm out here, probably I'm going to shoot a little video tonight of Nurse Emily's first aid kit, and what my recommendations are of what you should be bringing. Hi. And then kind of maybe go over a couple situations of what you need to do and when, and kind of figure it out from there. I'm also going to be, what? Oh, Zoe just attacked a pine cone. I thought there was something. Sometimes carpenter ants bite onto her lip, and then she can't get them, and they're kind of gross. I don't like them very much. So you're going to be doing a little how to do Algonquin solo if you are a female, because I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I feel like the majority of people who do a lot of backcountry stuff and bushcraft and kind of survival tend to be male dominated. So gonna kind of touch on, because I had a little freak out today, but I just got really nervous, and I actually have service out here, surprisingly. I texted my sister. I was like, I don't know if I can do this by myself. This is like I said, this is my very first solo trip. I've always been with other people, or at least one other person, never just me and the dog, and this is Zoe's first trip out here too. So this is a learning curve for me, and hopefully you get... Zoe, stop eating stuff. Just gonna make yourself sick. Yeah, a little trial and error of what I found helpful, because I always think I'm gonna get eaten by a bear. That's the only thing I'm afraid of, is getting eaten by a predatory bear, which isn't unreasonable. Maybe a little bit, but yeah, so that's just my little intro. This is probably gonna be like a 2 or 3 part trip, like in terms of video and stuff, so yeah, should be pretty good. So right now I finally got something to eat. I had breakfast at a little lodge on the way up at about, oh my god, like 8 or 9. I got up, left my house, left London, Ontario at 3 in the morning, got here at 9. Didn't actually make anything to eat until probably like 2. And that's a lot of hiking, so I was getting a little hangry. And Zoe tends to pull a lot, so I was just getting frustrated and hot and sweaty and thirsty and hangry. But everyone's human, so whatever. She forgot it already. Yeah, and I'm also gonna be doing a little blurb about camping with dogs, and perhaps dogs who are picky eaters, because Zoe never will eat her food if we're not at home willingly. Like I don't know, maybe she's just a really anxious eater. So she likes to be home, like even when we're at like my best friend's house, she'll eat her dog's food, but she won't eat her own. So I packed a couple extra things for her, like I packed some peanut butter. What else did I pack? Oh, oatmeal for her in the mornings too. Also because I spoil the shit out of my dog. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's a nice quiet night. It kind of spat a couple minutes ago for just a second, so I threw Zoe in the tent, threw all my stuff in my bear hang bag, so I can go run and do it, and then it stopped. And Zoe was very unimpressed. She does not like to be in the tent or anywhere that doesn't have me. Yeah, so I'll do a little blurb about my gear too, because I have my Sawyer gravity filter right there, which I've used the Catadyne pump ones, which did a good job. I got clean water. I just don't like to work for it because I'm already hot and I'm usually tired and I don't really know how to streamline things sometimes. So the less work I have to do for something, the better. So that being said, yeah, this is the end of my little blurb video, and I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys check out the other videos and catch up with Winston and Katie, as they are, I believe they're still in Maine, on the Appalachian Trail. They've been gone about 2 weeks, and they're joined by an 18-year-old hiker. I want to say he's from Washington, and his trail name is Quest. So I'm pretty jealous. I'm hoping to catch up with them in Georgia on the last leg of their trip, but we'll see what happens. Nurse's schedule, what can you do? So that's all for now. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the Live Wild people on Instagram. It's livewild_, and there's like 6 of us. Check out, again, the rest of the videos on the YouTube channel, and all the stuff on the Facebook group. That's usually where Winston and Katie do their little updates, because they have this spot, orange little spot thing. I want to call it a Spot 3 Messenger. I don't think it's a messenger. I think the messenger is the phone, but yeah, so that's all for now. Yeah, hopefully if I make another video, that means I didn't get eaten by a bear and my worst nightmare did not come true. So fingers crossed.